Damn, it is early in the morning, but it is headliner removal time. That's already been out because of the windshield guys. We need to take out everything to get this saggy headliner out. Y'all, does this look like a gutted race car or clapped? You tell me. Alright, I'm doing a headliner, and this might be the most hack job headliner anyone has ever seen. But who cares? It's my car, not even gonna notice it. Anyways, I'll show y'all what it looks like so far. Alright, this is the headliner so far. I already put these metal brackets in because I'm pretty much done with up front here. I did mess up a little bit. That's all good. It's my first time doing it, so that's gonna look like shit. That's glue that got through. I sprayed too much right there. Other side I learned a little bit better, but still wrinkled. Yeah, the corners are my worst parts, but like got the holes cut out, ready to go. That's where the lights go for the mirrors or the sun visors. I also don't really know how to wrap these, so might not be a today job, but they're easy. 2 screws, unplug it, and then unclip that. Simple shit. Right now I'm working on gluing and folding down the sides. I use this stuff. ChatGPT told me one day to use it, so I bought it, and then the next day it said it would suck for hot climate. So whatever. That's how it looks so far. It's all chopped up right here to like go with the curves, which I'm not the brightest, so it might not work. But we're gonna try it. I'm also doing this on my dining room table, and I've already got shit all over it, so overspray of glue on the ground, so gotta clean that up when I'm done. But so far that's everything. Also, I'm probably not going to use this extra piece right here, although I might. Depends on if it's big enough to do that again. But honestly, from a distance or just a passenger in the car, you really wouldn't notice any of the fuck ups that I did, especially because they're at the front. And also I can't figure out about that. I don't know if I should just wrap it back like that or if the dome light assembly sits on that bracket. Not 100% sure, so fuck it, we ball, I guess. And also there's like, when you fold it back, there's gonna be a little corner. Oh well. And like the sunroof, I feel like I did pretty good for the most part, except for like the edges. But again, you know, my car. First time. It's not a customer's car, so I'm not worried about messing it up too terribly bad. But anyways, that's a suede headliner for now. Oh, and I also did get this. This was my first time right here. I did it as a practice piece before I did the big piece. And honestly, I think I did better on the practice piece than I'm doing on the big piece. This is the no foam backing. I got a bunch of it right there. Doesn't match up the greatest, but that's where it go. Alright, part 2 of my headliner. From a distance, you can't even tell I did a bad job, to be honest with you. Got all the holes cut out. That's where glue seeped through, and I wrinkled it. Same on that. Corners are not my best friend. We have learned that. That side looks good, right? The back side is all retarded looking. But hey, I got it done. So I'm just having trouble with putting these back in. That goes like that, and then it's supposed to clip in, like push in, but it's almost like these hills are too big. But they literally came out of this car, so have to figure those out. There's a practice piece that went surprisingly good. There's the dome light assembly, Slade for the pillars. C pillars, B pillars are in the car because you have to take out the seat belt bolts. So might do those, might not. A pillars, and that's pretty much it. I'm about to start on one of these A pillars. The only problem is it's in good condition, so this glue is not wanting to come off. I think what I'm about to do is I'm just going to get my razor blade, just cut an X, try to peel it. I don't know. See how it goes. So, there's that. And any extra fabric I have, I'll just wrap these up, make them look good. Well, damn, I haven't made any post on progress, but here's how far we are. All we gotta do is finish those pillars. I'm not doing those ones right now. That's how it looks. I gotta fuck with this SRS fucking thing because I didn't do that right. But yeah, that's how it sits for now. Alright, this is how everything looks so far. Not the greatest by far, but it's my first time. Wrinkle right there, wrinkle right there, wrinkle right there, that right there, that right there, that right there because of the sunroof cover. I still gotta finish that. Haven't done those because they gotta take the seatbelt bolts out and fuck with that. Didn't feel like it. I've done those, but they're inside. I'll show them in a second. Like initially, just like first impressions or whatever, really wouldn't even notice it's that fucked up. But I guess whenever I pull the sunroof cover to do it one day, I'll fix those. I don't even know how to go about fixing those, but I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm working on making these little clips that will go in. Fixing these little imperfections. All 3 pillars. All I got to do is the handles, that plastic, sun visors, and that plastic on the lights. But I honestly don't know if I'm gonna do that because I already messed up and the sun liner or the headliner was sagging. So I just pushed it back up. Hopefully it stays, but I doubt it. Can't have anything. I repaired the imperfections, so that's good, I guess. Whatever. I'm so done. Alright, this is the next day. And I have something to admit. It's sagging a little bit in the back corners. I put thumbtacks there. Do y'all think I should try to cut a slit in it and spray some glue and try to re-glue it back? Or do you think I should get black thumbtacks and just put black thumbtacks in? Or should I try to wrap the thumbtacks kind of like these with suede and put them in? I'm not too sure what to do. I'm not pulling the headliner back down and I don't have enough material to rewrap, because I know as soon as I unfold those corners, it's going to take some of the foam backing off, and I'm not fucking with that. So y'all let me know what y'all would do. I'll put thumbtacks in it for now, but yeah, I don't know what to do about it, to be honest. It's not sagging anywhere else, just those corners. I think I might have not went over the corners well enough with glue, but y'all let me know what y'all would do. I did a little tiny fix. I just made a bunch of suede push pins. Can't even see them now. So obviously I'm gonna notice them, but I think if you're a passenger, you're not gonna notice them unless you're bored as hell looking at the roof. But yeah, eventually I'll redo the suede, but it's whenever it's like in the condition of my old headliner where it was sagging everywhere and whatnot. I'll redo the suede, and then I'll probably have these painted, and I'm probably just gonna buy some black ones, buy some black handles. I think the Accords, I got some glue seepage right there too, fuck. But I think the black Accords, the 2003 I think, have black interior, and the mounting holes mount up the same as my TL, so that might be what I do, is go to the junkyard and go from there. Well guys, didn't think you were going to, but don't hire me to do your headliner. I got wrinkles in the corner and some glue seepage, more glue seepage. These don't fit flush because they're too thick now, and I've already tried to cut them down as much as possible with it still having a clean seam, but I don't know what it is. Also glue seepage again. These corners are messed up, so I bought some thumbtacks and made a wrapped suede around them. Honestly, not really too noticeable. Same right there, same right there. The sunroof cover slid and pulled some of this headliner, so I went and got some material and glued it on. It's not perfect, obviously. Same with the back. You can see the push pins ish and my handprints already. But yeah, the push pins, because it was sagging. Now it's not, at least not as much. So I got the push pins in the main spot. The only thing that came out like really good was these B pillars. Those are the last things I did, so I had a lot more experience. You know, can't do this plastic, but those still slide. The B pillars do have a little bit of glue seepage on some spots because I sprayed it a little heavy. All I need to do is these handles. I decided I'm not going to do this. One, I don't have enough material. Two, you have to pull the headliner down again, and by the time I thought about it, I already had the headliner up. Plus it's not perfect, so eventually, after the car is slammed, and after I do a few other things to this car, or buy a manual 06. I've been looking at one, found one nearby. Not saying any names or anything, because I do not want this deal to go away. I want the manual 06. So manual 06 will gap a automatic Type S any day. Anyways, finally got these back on after the windshield place broke it on accident. They made it right though. They paid for a new bezel. I just haven't put it in because I knew I was going to do the headliner. I didn't want to take it out again, so I risk breaking it. They're very fragile pieces of plastic Honda makes. 18-year-old car. Heat cycles, they're bound to break. So I'm gonna redo everything a while from now. I'm might do it on a different car. Give this car to my girlfriend. It just depends on how everything goes. But that's the car for now. Nothing crazy, but it looks better than it did, in my opinion. But it still sucks. Like, I still didn't do that good. But it was hard and it was my first time. Shit happens. I'm not too worried about it, but also I'm just gonna notice it. Like, every time I'm driving, I'm just gonna be like, dang, there's a wrinkle right there. Or, oh yeah, those push pins are right there. Anytime I look around the roof of the car, I'm gonna notice it. So, but a passenger, I think the sunroof you might notice quite a bit, and the wrinkles in the corner. But if you're in the back seat, I don't think you're going to notice those push pins, unless you're bored and you're just like looking up and you're like, oh, what is that? I try to make it look as uniform as possible. That way it looks like it's just like part of the headliner. Like, some cars have like clips that go in the middle of the headliner that are the same color as the headliner, same material. So I try to make it look somewhat like that. That way it's not as noticeable. It just looks like it's part of the car. But next is lower and paint. So yeah, some ball joints, coilovers, camber arms, toe arms, upper control arm, metal skid plate, and then paint. I don't have to buy all those suspension components at once. I can buy the ball joints, camber arms, and coilovers and get away with it. And then I can start buying the other suspension components, but at least the ball joints and the coils and the camber arms. That's what I need, bare minimum. And then it's not gonna be real paint. It's gonna be like liquid wrap. That'll at least get the clear coat problem gone. And then after the clear coat problem is gone, then I'll probably buy some vinyl and have a buddy help me wrap this car. Probably just gonna do a black paint or the black liquid wrap, and then whenever it comes time to actually wrap, I'll probably wrap the car purple, and I'll try to get some purple vinyl to do like this stuff, or everything that's gray right now do purple. I think that'd be nice. Just besides this, I'll leave this black whenever I do it. But just have some like purple accents. Maybe purple carbon fiber shift knob, forged carbon, purple forged carbon steering wheel. I got some plans with this car. It's just this type of stuff that discourages me, but you know. I did a little tiny fix. I just made a bunch of suede push pins. Can't even see them now. So obviously I'm gonna notice them, but I think if you're a passenger, you're not gonna notice them unless you're bored as hell looking at the roof. But yeah, eventually I'll redo the suede, but it's whenever it's like in the condition of my old headliner where it was sagging everywhere and whatnot. I'll redo the suede, and then by then I'll probably have these painted, and I'm probably just gonna buy some black ones, buy some black handles. I think the Accords, I got some glue seepage right there too, fuck. But I think the black Accords, the fucking 2003 I think, have black interior, and the mounting holes mount up the same as my TL, so that might be what I do, is go to the junkyard.